You don't use sign language, do you? I've done that so you can understand what it's like to feel excluded. And I say that because in Bradford, and I'm sure other places, thousands of young people are excluded from extracurricular activities. And what we want to do is upscale our voluntary project, which supports out-of-school hours activities for 8 secondary schools and 1 school for deaf children. Why do we need to do this? One piece of evidence back in 2002, Sir Herman Ouseley wrote a report after the Bradford riot, and he said then young people are desperate for adequate leisure and recreation activities, and they still are. In 2006, Keele University did a survey in a school that I worked in. 66% of young people there in inner Bradford had no out-of-school hours activities. And more recently, we've had this week a government report that says large numbers of young people don't take part in activities because they don't know about them. Our project will address those issues, and it will also help young people from the most disadvantaged backgrounds to develop positive interests, to build their confidence that will lead them to positive occupations, and above all, it will help them to meet and mix with peers from other cultures, other areas, other communities. How's it going to do this? We're different from other youth organisations in that we do not operate from a fixed base. We provide a very heavy emphasis on minibus transport that will equalise access, and it will provide a safe environment for young people. And in our case, it will actually allow them to get to know parts of their own home city that they would never otherwise see. What help do we need? And why should you invest in us? You should invest in us because we're actually very good at what we do. We are unique. I think most other youth organisations do have fixed bases. We're a voluntary organisation, and yet in 2 years we've helped 380 young people from a whole range of ethnic groups to take part in activities. Last year we had the Goodman Institute doing some research, and they showed that we made a positive contribution to empowerment. We've got a research project lined up with Durham University, and we're based on 19 years experience in out-of-hours activities. And we'd like to work with you, A, because we need some support from somebody. At the moment we can't even afford to post newsletters. Secondly, we want to work with someone who can provide more than just funding but some business advice. And thirdly, we want to work with a team who will look at something that is a long-term structure. So we hope we can work with you. Thank you very much.